welcome back to my channel, Celestial Moon, where I discuss a variety of topics centered around harnessing your divine spiritual magic. Today's video will shed light on the major arcana and a tarot deck. I'll dive into what each card in the major arcana represents so you know exactly what you're dealing with if you pull up one of these cards in a tarot reading. Now, there are so many ways to interpret the meanings of the cards, and this is just a general summary. As you learn more about tarot, you'll see that the meanings are subjective. I'm also a novice to this, so hang in there. We are learning together. So let me just note that you can use any tarot deck that resonates with you. I've personally been really vibing with the Wild Unknown tarot deck, so it's been the card that I reach for whenever I'm doing a reading on myself or on others. But, I switch it up as well, sometimes use the rider. But like I said, you can use whatever speaks to you, whatever resonates with you. For the purpose of this video, let's just keep in mind that we're chatting about the Wild Unknown tarot deck. Let's jump right in. As you may know, there are 78 cards in a tarot deck. 22 cards make up the major arcana, which reveal greater secrets. Think universal human experiences like falling in love and receiving unexpected bad news or good news. The major arcana are numbered 0 through 21, starting with the Fool and ending with the World. The cards of the major arcana represent the 22 inevitable phases of the journey of life, or different rites of passage in which we'll all encounter during our lifetime. The Fool card is one of my favorite cards. It's a card of new beginnings, one that urges you to take a leap of faith, put all your chips on the table, and just go for what you're after. Throw caution to the wind and ride that wave to your next adventure. However, even though the Fool card prompts you to live in the here and now, it also serves as a reminder that going into new opportunities can be risky. So keep that in mind when jumping into a new experience or opportunity that comes your way. If you receive this card in a reading and it's reversed, it can mean be wary of risk and recklessness. Next, we have the Magician card. In all the ways the Fool card is free and go with the flow, the Magician card urges you to be logical and resourceful. The Magician card symbolizes the adage, turning straw into gold. It reminds us that when an opportunity arises or an idea pops into our heads, it's about time to get scrappy and turn that vision into a reality. If you're an artist or creator of any kind, this is a card that will likely resonate with you. If you receive this card in a tarot reading and it's reversed, you might be dealing with a slippery individual that does not have your best interests at heart, so be wary. It could also mean that you have lost your confidence in your ability to go after your dreams. Pick yourself up and try again. Card number 2 is the High Priestess, a card of feminine wisdom. Regardless of gender, because we all possess masculine and feminine energy. When this card comes up in a reading, take a step back. Really lean into your hidden and sometimes dormant psychic abilities. Trust your intuition to lead the way. In the reverse position, this means you're not trusting your intuition the way that you should, and it's causing distress in your life. So once again, I'll say it again for the people in the back. Trust your intuition to lead the way. Card number 3 is the Empress. The Empress is another card that taps into the idea of femininity. It's a card of sexuality, fertility, and a gentle reminder that taking care of yourself is important. Self-care is important. In the reverse position, neglect, blockage on creativity, and infertility are major key themes. Card number 4 is the Emperor. It represents leadership and regulation. This card tells you to take charge of a situation, relationship, or project. Or if your life seems a bit on the chaotic side, this card tells you to add structure to succeed. In the reverse position, disorganization and arrogance are major key themes. The Hierophant is card number 5. This card is the masculine counterpart to the High Priestess, and it's about belief systems and providing or obtaining mentorship. In the reverse position, corruption and separation are major key themes. Card number 6 is the Lovers. It's a card about relationships and unions. It urges you to take a good look at your approach to love. Surrender yourself to the feeling, dedication, and honest communication that makes it blossom. In the reverse position, a few major key themes are falling out of love, choices that impact you negatively, and difficult or unrewarding relationships. The Chariot is card number 7. It says that your success is within your reach and your dreams are attainable. It's a vehicle of progress, and it reminds you to keep moving and stay consistent. In the reverse position, the Chariot represents insecurity and lack of direction. Card number 8 is Justice in the Wild Unknown Tarot deck specifically. Something to note is that while in the Wild Unknown, Justice is card number 8, in the traditional Rider Tarot deck, Justice is actually card 11, and card number 8 is Strength. So let me clarify once more, card number 8 in the Wild Unknown is Justice, but it is typically numbered either 11 or 8, depending on the deck. So, Justice, card number 8 in the Wild Unknown, is about balance and fairness. It's also a card of acknowledgement of the work you've put into a situation or relationship. In the reverse position, injustice, imbalance, manipulation are common major key themes. The Hermit is card number 9. It represents the importance of solitude and introspection. In the reverse position, loneliness, exclusion, rejection are major key themes. Card number 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune reminds us that the only constant in our lives is change. Life is perpetually in motion, and you will experience good times and bad times. This is a wonderful card to actually welcome in a reading. It can be an indicator of really good fortune to come. However, in the reverse position, it can also represent bad luck and rigidity. Card number 11 is Strength. This card reminds us that we are in control of our destiny. It tells us not to shy away from our passionate, driven side, our creative side, or the side that wants to act as a protector. In the reverse position, weakness and vulnerability are major key themes. Card number 12 is the Hanged Man. It represents meditation and stillness, sacrifice and delays. Surrender yourself to the quiet of meditation and waiting. It's a reminder to take a break and trust that the universe will lead you where you need to be. Now, card number 13 is Death, but relax, it isn't as bad as it seems. This is a message of change and transformation on the horizon. Something in your life is coming to an end, but embrace it. Evolve with it. In the reverse position, this card represents resistance to change. But remember, embrace it. Evolve. Card number 14 is Temperance. It is a message about moderation, balance, and patience. Slow down, take it easy, live a balanced life. In the reverse position, this card represents impatience, indulgence, and excess. Card number 15 is the Devil. It focuses on indulgence in the material side of life. It can also represent an unhealthy relationship or situation you're in. In the reverse position, this card represents freedom, independence, and ending unhealthy relationships. Card number 16 is the Tower. It represents upheaval and unexpected change. While not always prompted or requested, change is always expected in life. In the reverse position, this card represents going with the flow or starting anew. Card number 17 is the Star. The placement of the star after the Tower is quite deliberate. After the stress of unexpected upheaval, the star comes in and represents self-reflection, hope, and renewal, and taking time to realign and tend to the wounds of change. In the reverse position, this card represents pessimism or lack of hope. Next up is card number 18, which is the Moon. The Moon is teeming with feminine energy and represents mystery and embracing the unknown, no matter how much it causes you to be emotional or confused. It sometimes brings to light unresolved trauma and past pain that's still causing problems for you, whether it's a situation or an actual person who's been deceiving you. This card urges you to look within to find your way back to hope. In the reverse position, this card represents clarity or unveiling deceptive people in your life. It's followed by card number 19, the Sun, another one of my favorite cards. It means you're glowing with optimism, happiness, motivation, and the radiating rays of your inner light are capable of rubbing off on other people. Embrace it, shine bright, and inspire and motivate others around you. In the reverse position, this card represents vanity or maybe feeling unwell. Card number 20 is Judgment. This card calls for a time of reflection, evaluation, but it's not just about assessment and decisions. It also urges you to critique yourself in a healthy way and allow yourself the grace to change directions, to be put on a new path of rebirth and transformation. In the reverse position, this card represents unhealthy self-critique or even lack of awareness. And last but not least is card number 21, the World. This card rounds out the major arcana and it represents completion and the start of a new beginning. Celebrate all of your hard work and embrace the next challenge. In the reverse position, this card represents setbacks and unmerited success. There is so much to dig into with the major arcana, but I really do hope you found this video helpful and informative in providing a basic understanding of the major themes of each card. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you did find this video helpful, and check out my other videos for more magical content. See you next time. Bye!